What's going on, epic gamers? It's Nick right here, back into the Roblox videos. Anime Celestial X right now is blowing up, so let's be honest, nobody wants to be stuck as a level 10 noob while everyone else is flexing endgame builds. In this video, you are going to get a full-on level guide to go from fresh bond to endgame fast with the fastest leveling methods, AFK strategies, and build tips all laid out just for you. If you are tired of wasting time on slow quests and dead zones, watch this to the end, because by the time you finish, you know exactly what to do every time you log in. So drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and let's turn you into a monster in Anime Celestial X. Well, first we gotta talk about the mindset, because this is where most players fall behind. There are two types of players in Anime Celestial X: people who log in, wander around, do their random quests, and people who treat every minute like a resource, just like me. So what do you have to do? If you want to hit endgame fast, you need to stop thinking about per kill XP and start thinking about XP per minute. You're not trying to kill the hardest boss you can kill, you're trying to kill the boss you can destroy fast and consistently. On top of that, every time you log in, you should probably have a plan, like what are you grinding for this session, or like quests, bosses, or an AFK setup, or maybe what boost you are using, or maybe what you are upgrading, your main damage, your survivability, or maybe your next unlock zone. Well, once you think like that, you can stop wasting your time on low value content and your level curve shoots way ahead of everyone else. But before you even hit your first mob, step 1, claim your free power. That means using every active code, every event boss, and every free multiplier the game gives you. These codes usually give you yen, spins, and most importantly XP boost. A lot of players leap on this and then they complain about the grind while others are running around with double or even triple XP stacked. Well, here's how you can turn this into a habit. Like every time you log in before moving, just open your code menu and go into the game's description or community, such as their Discord server link down below as well. You enter any codes that's new that has been into the announcements, so stack these while you're about to do some heavy grinding, boss runs, secret bosses, or maybe raids, long time AFK farming sessions. Don't waste boost timers just standing in menus or chilling in the hub. As soon as you activate a boost, you should already know where you're going. Well, also join the game group or clan and the official community spots. These places are where extra codes drop, where raids are organized, and where you can actually find higher level players willing to carry you through content way above your level, such as me. Wink wink. Well, let's walk you through your early game. When you first spawn in, your priority is very simple. Unlock systems, stack easy EXP, and get out of the weak zones as fast as possible. Well, here's your early game checklist. Focus on your main story quests first. These quests are designed to push you through early levels quickly and unlock new areas and features. Do side quests only if they're close by and give good XP for your level. If a side quest feels really slow, maybe just go out of it, skip it. Don't spend all your resources on random upgrades. Just pick up one main damage skill or maybe a character and start funneling into that. In the early zones, don't get stuck fighting all the most basic mobs. Oh, why am I ragdoll? What? Okay, anyway, as soon as the story quest, just go ahead and go to the next area where the XP curve ramps up. Easy as that. If you catch yourself doing the same low level quest over and over, your XP bar is barely moving. That's your sign. Move on, unlock the next area, and chase better XP per minute. Well, once you hit mid-game, this is where you actually, get the real leveling power. Bosses and secret bosses. The stage trash mobs are mostly filler, I guess. Your main XP income should come from things that are hit hard and die fast, but your goal in mid-game is basically find the highest level boss you can kill quickly and reliably without dying all the time. Learn its attack patterns, watch for telegraphs, just stay in range so you're constantly doing damage while you're AFK. But once you unlock secret bosses, start rooting them. These usually give you more EXP and better drops than regular mobs or weaker bosses. Well, think of your mid-game sessions easy. You log in, claim codes and boosts, then run a loop of bosses and secret bosses over and over, and if you can kill a boss in under 20 or 30 seconds without dying, that's probably a good target for your grind. Big mistake here is ego. A lot of players try to fight the hardest boss they can, barely touch, die repeatedly, and burn half their boost timer just running back. Do not do that. Do not do that. Just pick the boss that melts, not the boss that makes you rage. Come on, guys. Look at me. I'm only spending like 30 seconds just on this boss. Well, it's actually quite easy how you can set up a AFK farming. If you are wondering, let's talk about the most broken technique for fast leveling, which is AFK farming. If you're not AFK farming this game, you're missing out on hours of free progress every single day. But here's how you can set this up. Find a spot in a zone where mobs spawn quickly and your current build can one-shot or two-shot them. Position your character so mobs walk into your range. Set up your basic attacks or abilities to auto-fire on a loop. Use the game's AFK-friendly systems, or maybe just a simple auto-clicker. It's allowed, and it's actually quite safe. You would want your AFK spot to be low risk and consistent. That means no crazy bosses, just constant mob farming and EXP, just like how I'm standing right here with an auto-clicker. And fun facts, they added a anti-AFK system, which won't get you kicked out of the server and just keep on farming bosses over and over. So that's good. And the best time to AFK farm is when you're actually sleeping at school or busy with something else. Your active playtime should be for bosses, quests, and raids, while AFK handles the boring grind in the background. So stack XP boost while you're doing long AFK stretches, and it's like having a second version of you grinding 24/7. But smart upgrades, easy as that. Let's talk about your build, because this is where so many players slow themselves down. If you try to upgrade everything equally, you end up with a team that's okay at everything and great at nothing. Instead, you might want to carry, like, pick one or two main damage sources, your hardest hitting skills, characters or weapons, and pump most of your resources into those first. But why, you ask? Because one overpowered carry lets you punch into higher level content much earlier. Higher level content means higher XP and better drops, which then feed even more power into your build. Once your main carry is strong and you're comfortably clearing content, then you can start spreading upgrades into survivability, support, or maybe extra damage options. But early on, you do actually want to see the big impact from every upgrade, focusing your resources and how you can actually do that. Don't forget to actually learn combat, like literally. When you finally hit higher levels, your priority should be just going all the way for lower mobs, just for EXP grinding. So raw XP isn't the only thing that matters anymore. Your gear units and rare drops matter just as much. So what happens in Endgame is what I'm about to say. So far raids and higher tier bosses for top gear and rare abilities, chase secret bosses, and basically join or build a solid group so you can run the hardest content efficiently. At this point, you shouldn't just be asking what levels me up, you should be saying what actually makes my account stronger. Well, that's easy. A single rare drop or secret unit can be more valuable than circle levels, because it increases how fast you clear everything else, and just basically applies the rule for every single game, basically. So without further ado, you should probably go ahead and grind everything else until you reach the end game session. But let's swap into this, a simple routine you can follow every day for endgame players. Claim all codes, event rewards, and any free boost. Decide your session type, questing, boss farming, raid runs, or even an AFK setup. If boosts are active, head straight to your best EXP source, boss loops or secret portals, or probably your best EXP source. So funnel your resources into your main carry to keep pushing into higher level content. Before logging off, be sure you set up an AFK farming in a safe, efficient mob zone so your account never just sits there doing nothing. Do this consistently and you'll probably blow past players who've been playing longer but grinding. But if you want a part 2 where this gets turned into a step-by-step routine for specific levels like 0 to 50, 50 to 100, and so on, drop your current level in the comments and that might be in the next video. But if this video helped you out, definitely go smash the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on the next guide. Thank you so much for watching, good luck on your next grind, and go dominate in Anime Celestial Eggs. See ya.